Richie Ruckus Beats.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Richie Ruckus. We are back here today. It is Saturday, September 22nd, my time. Probably going to be Monday the 24th when I upload this. If you cannot tell from my voice, I am battling a horrible cold, which started promptly like 9 o'clock this morning, which came at a perfect time because I missed out on the Pine Green Jordan 1s because I was too busy going after the Court Purple Jordan 1s only to fail at copping both pairs. So adding this cold into the mix just caps off a great Saturday for me. But I do have a new pair of sneakers to unbox. We're going to do a review. We're going to do an on foot. And I think I'm actually going to be one of the first people on YouTube to review this sneaker because they're not widespread yet. I don't think they're being sold worldwide yet. I know a couple small sneaker boutiques got them. One in particular is Lapstone Hammer. That's where I picked mine up today. They're an Adidas sneaker, and I think Adidas.com is actually releasing them on Sunday. By the time you guys see this video, there will probably be a full-size run almost anywhere you want to get these. I don't anticipate them selling out, at least not right out the gate. One thing I want to touch on, I didn't win a sneaker raffle for the Jordan 1 at Lapstone, but I still went and picked up a pair of sneaks today. And, I think that's the biggest problem with, this day and age in the sneaker world. People complain when they don't win raffles, but they're also not regular patrons at these stores. So I just think, the people that do that complaining are just, I think it's just ludicrous to even voice that kind of complaint. I seen someone this past week on Lapstone Hammer's Twitter, a third party tweeted out something about Lapstone Hammer's raffle and telling people to enter it, and somebody tweeted back like, do I have to follow them on social media to win the raffle? And it's like, you want a sneaker store to pick you for a raffle, but you don't even want to follow them on social media. It's just asinine to me. But I digress. It's a struggle just having me talk right now. So without further ado, let's get a glimpse of these Warlocks. We got the Adidas Temper Run in this purple, aqua, and navy colorway, and I think these are just stone cold fire. When I seen these sitting on Lapstone's shelf, I had to get them. And just a quick backstory, I constantly peruse the internet for sneakers. If I'm on my phone, there's like a 95% chance I'm, on sneaker websites or Instagram looking up sneakers, and I happened to go on Adidas.com and seen they had this colorway and then a black and Volt colorway listed under the men's section on new release. But when you clicked on the sneaker, it would take you to just the purple sneakers that Adidas.com sells. So they weren't out yet. So I did a little research, Googled the Adidas Temper Run, and seen that some smaller sneaker boutiques across the country were getting them. So at that point, I was just like, screw it, jumped in the car, drove down Lapstone, and there they were sitting on the shelf. And once I seen them in person, I just knew I had to have them. These first released in 2014, not in this colorway, obviously. And the beginning of this year, they've released small colorways. I believe it was like an all gray, which is like one of the OG colorways that released in just England this year. To a lot of people who think, Kanye put Adidas on the map and a lot of this technology is due to Kanye, I want you to read the back of that heel right there. Adidas print, however you want to pronounce it. Adidas has been using this technology before the Yeezy 500. So, if you didn't learn that up until this point, there's further proof that Adidas has used this technology. But the shoe is just a classic 90s retro runner, and it looks a lot like a New Balance. When I look at this, other than older Adidas models that are in the archives, the sneaker very much resembles a New Balance to me. And it's got the mesh netting, you got brush suede, and it's just dope. I just feel like these are going to get heavily slept on. Like, I know the Adidas Falcon and the Adidas Young 1 is kind of being, pushed as far as like hype, but these are so dope. I didn't put them on foot yet. I did try them on. The 8.5 did seem to be a good fit, but they were really barely unlaced or anything like that. So I'm going to have to, get into that, and we'll do the on foot. But I'm going to be using these in an upcoming video, comparing Adidas's retro runner models. This, the young one. I'll throw the Wave Runner in there because, these came out in 2014, like I said, and to no avail. But now with the chunky dad shoe and the retro runner look being in right now, Adidas dug into the archives and released a sneaker from their past that they could probably capitalize now. I don't know why there hasn't been more of a push on these, or why Adidas hasn't been, really marketing these that well, but I feel like it's a dope sneaker, and I feel like a lot of people are going to miss out on these. Price point on these, $140. I will link down below Adidas.com to these. Lapstone doesn't have them on their website, and I'm not sure if Adidas is going to have them released by the time this video's up, but I'll put the link in the description either way. Another thing of note, the 3M on the 3 stripes is bananas. I'll get a picture and throw it up for you guys, but the 3M on these really, really pops. But just a quick overview. Adidas Originals logo on the tongue, 3 stripes on both sides of the sneaker. I think the toe box is like my favorite part, I think, though. It's just very, very similar to the Falcon and to the young one. The back is very similar to the Wave Runner, I actually think. A lot of people think that, Kanye like brought the Wave Runner look to Adidas, which I'm sure he, did his thing with it, but I think a lot of the base materials were picked from sneakers like the Adidas Temper and the Adidas Young One and the Adidas Falcon and so on and so forth. Well, that's it, guys. We're going to go do the on foot. I will be back tomorrow with another video, but until then, I'm Richie Ruckus. Peace!
Play this record as frequently as possible.
Richie Ruckus Beats. Richie Ruckus Beats.